Hi folks, Heather from the Bee School here. We are on the 10th of November 2024, in case your future you is watching this. Lovely blue skies, look at how beautiful that is. It's actually very mild, and it's still very mild for this time of the year. And up until this point we've been feeding the bees sugar syrup. Yesterday the weather turned for the first time. It was cooler than it has been, so we've taken the decision to feed the bees the fondant. We changed from a sugar syrup into a fondant over the winter. They fly less over the winter, it's too cold, and so this just really helps if they need to go out, do their business. And sugar syrup, I don't know, does it freeze over winter? What the rules is, what's the norm is, we just swap over for a fondant. You can make this yourself. I tried once, I'll never try again. So much easier to use some shop bought stuff. We use the Hive Alive fondant. It's full of some vitamins, minerals, you know, extra stuff other than just sugar for the bees. We've been using it for, this will be our 3rd year now, and it's always done us really well. So we tend to put the fondant on kind of November time. Traditionally for us, the bees haven't touched this fondant until probably about February the following year. We always leave the bees enough honey for themselves for over winter, and it's normally the spring where they kind of tucked in. Who knows what's going to happen this year with the weather being so mild and erratic like it's been. So just to take you through what we do, we take our fondant, and it's got 2 sides. This is what we do. What you choose to do is really up to you. Why we do the things that we do, there's always a reason. So we always cut a hole in this side here. Then that goes on top of the crown board, which we'll show you. And then this side here is a bit clearer. So this just enables us to see how much the bees are eating. You can kind of see through there, but I think you get more of a kind of visual on that side. So we always cut on the printed side, pop that down, and then this gives us a visible sighting for when we want to just take off the roof, see if the bees are tucking in, see how much they're eating, and then pop the roof back on. We don't do anything else to disturb them. So we will get ourselves a knife. You can have any kind of sharp implement for cutting this. This is plastic. Stanley knife, kitchen knife, whatever, pen knife. We're not going to give you a safety lesson on using a knife. Knives are sharp, be careful with it. Don't cut your finger. We're only going to cut the top section of the packet. We're not going to go all the way through, and then we're going to peel off the plastic. Do this before you go into the hive. Don't take the roof off and then start faffing around once you've got the roof off. Get yourself prepared, and you're good to go. I checked on our bees a little bit earlier. They're hungry, they've eaten all the sugar syrup that they've had. They're a bit narky, so we're going to do this really quickly, and the less drama from these, the better. So this is Blossom. I don't know if any of you will remember Blossom from your time with us. So we're literally just going to get a knife. This is a really bad knife. And just cut a little square, no perfection required unless you want. And then we're just going to peel off this section of plastic, and we'll save that, put that to one side, and we will pop that in the bin later. So we will have in here now just a hole cut out, and this hole will go on top of the crown board, the hole that goes down onto the frames, and the bees will be able to come up and eat that, and you won't need to disturb them going forward. So you'll notice we have our all our hives are now strapped. They have strapped down for winter. If you do your kind of beekeeping exam, you'll have to use a very specific beehive strap. I think that's what the rules are. You know, make life easy for yourself. This is just a simple kayak strap, and there we go, job done. No more than really is required. Make life easy for yourself, get things done quickly, and just move on. Okay, we'll take this lid off. I think I mentioned these girls are a bit snarly barley at the minute. They're hungry. I know they're hungry because they have eaten all their sugar syrup, so they're kind of no food in there. So I will take this off. They will get a bit reactive, but we'll try and do this as quickly as possible. So we're just going to take their food and take this off carefully. And they're like, oh heck, there's a bit of cold can just come in here. So we don't want to squish them when we put this on. So I'm going to try and do this super carefully. And we're just going to slide it over. And if you kind of do everything a little bit slowly, a little bit carefully, do you know what? They're kind of like, they don't like it, but they'll say, yeah, okay, this is what's going to happen. No drama. We'll just carry on. And if you react slowly to them, you know, they'll just kind of, oh yeah, they'll be thinking, no drama here. And, oh, that back down. You can hear if the bees get trapped, they put out a little squeal. It's like, ah, I'm stuck, let me out. Anyway. I popped a little bit of sugar syrup in here just to give them a little bit of a distraction while we put the fondant on, and that is it. That is all we do. We'll put the lid back on, we'll take the feeder away, give that a good clean, ready for next year, and we'll just check on them every couple of weeks and see how they're getting through this. Hopefully not too quickly, but I think they'll be demolishing this fairly quickly. Anyway, good to see that they're still very lively. The weather's quite warm today, so that helps. And yeah, fingers crossed they have a great winter and come into the spring all healthy and happy. That's it. So wintertime, lots of people insulate their hives. You can cover up this extra hole here to stop extra cold air getting in. Personally, I don't do anything. You know, they've survived perfectly well without my interference in the wild. So just help them out, give them a bit of food, and let them do what bees do best. That's my ethos, my theory. Everyone has a different approach, and that's absolutely fine. There's no right or wrong way to this. Just make sure they're fed, happy and healthy, and that's really all you can do. Right, let's get this tucked back up. Turn this over. Always look for a few stragglers. Be kicking about somewhere. So this is a sugar syrup feeder we use. They come in all different shapes and sizes. This is just a cone, so the hole here at the bottom allows the bees to come up. We fill this reservoir here with sugar syrup, and it's just a mixture of sugar with water, depending on the strength at the time of the year. And it just helps them out a little bit. Why we use small ones? You can get much bigger ones. We're not honey farmers, we're not here for mass production, we're here for really just teaching, for educating. If we keep our feeders small, it means we have to just monitor them more carefully and keep a closer eye on them. And we just have a really good gauge how quickly they're going through their food. Plus we have a really big hill to walk up with our kit and our gallons of sugar syrup. So small, frequent trips is probably better for us rather than big, heavy turns up a hill with gallons of sugar syrup. Anyway, there we go. Any questions? Give us a shout. We always like to have some feedback, or interested to know what you're up to with your bees. There's one straggler in there. I mentioned today is the 10th of November, it's actually my birthday today. So we do have a Buy the Bees a drink on our YouTube website. So if you would like to buy the bees a birthday drink on behalf of me, then please do so. Go and visit our website, visit our YouTube, and we'll come back in a couple of weeks and see how much they've gone through their food. Right, catch you later. Okay, there we go, job done. It's now just a sweaty, horrible mess, but look at this for a cracking view on an early November afternoon. I think it's about 2:30 now, so it'll be getting dark soon, but we're very, very lucky to be up here. This is Willow here trying to say hello. Very lucky to be up here, and hopefully the bees will have a fab winter and a fab summer. See you soon, bye!